definition of a sport: an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. This definition is exactly what dance is. So why is it not considered a sport? People think dance looks easy, but you try kicking your leg over your head, or try a pirouette, or just try point, all while keeping a smile on your face. Dance is a sport because it involves competing, physical exertion, and entertaining people. Dancers compete. They compete at dance competitions. Also, they compete against each other during classes. Most sports go to games or competitions. Dance is just the same. There are such things called dance competitions. Dance teams compete against each other to win. Usually, dancers do a 3-minute dance routine on stage that is then judged for technique, style, and performance. The dance with the most points wins, along with a trophy. Dancers spend months and months working on dance routine for these competitions. They try to be the best that they can be. Perfecting a dance routine takes a lot of time, according to Pam. One 10-count snippet, a few seconds out of a 4-minute routine, can take more than an hour to perfect. Even though some studios do not go to dance competitions, dancers still compete with another to get better.
Sometimes if somebody's behind me and we're holding a leg up, I'll try to get higher than the person behind me because I just want to be better and work harder, and I'll try to be better than the person across from me, even though it's just friendly competition.
Do with the older girls in class, I try to get my leg higher and hold it longer and not just drop it immediately. I try to work for it and hold the position.
Besides practicing a routine, dancers spend hours at end dancing. The amount of time dancers spend dancing is insane. Professional dancers spend about 8 hours a day rehearsing, 6 days out of the week, while students spend about 6 hours a day dancing. Students at smaller studios spend about 6 to 18 hours a week dancing.
I do about 12 to 14 hours.
I'm Lexi and I'm 13. Do between 9 and 7.
My name's Alicia and I'm 13 years old. About 15 hours of dance a week.
All 4 seasons, these classes usually start with a workout, usually crunches, push-ups, exercises, or just a warm-up.
It's so hard. It takes so much energy. We are athletes. We are built like athletes.
Afterwards comes stretching. Then comes the hardest part, dancing. Zoe Ripple understands the amount of energy that goes into dancing. I know people who devote their life to dancing, dance for hours every day, and by the end of dance practice they are just as sweaty as sore as any other athlete is after a hard workout. Also, most dancers spend 3 to 5 hours a week working out at home.
It's really hard. It requires a lot of hard work and stretching.
Includes working out, stretching, and running. The hardest part after a class is waking up in the morning and not being able to move. That is the reason why dancers are super sore in the morning. Sarah Matthews agrees that being sore is part of dance. When I stopped dancing, one of the first things I noticed was I didn't wake up in pain every morning. When dancers spend a lot of time dancing, there's tons of stress to the body, which is caused by taking the body to extreme limits. Just as in sport activities, dancers get injured.
Achilles injury because I used it too much and there was too much strain on the Achilles, so it was pulling on the muscle, and it would really hurt if you would just walk around and you would be in really big pain.
I recently pulled a hamstring. It was just because I was doing too many big jumps and kicks and my muscles weren't warm.
It is my toe. It's an injury.
Researchers recently found that over 100,000 children and adolescents ages 3 through 19 years old were treated for injuries related to dancing in the U.S. After months of classes, workouts, and rehearsals, dancers show off their moves at performances, since entertaining people is a huge part of a sport. Also, performances are a huge workout according to many dancers and Zoe Ripple. What the audience sees is a perfectly graceful, amazing performance, while backstage we are able to watch people coming off the stage exhausted and breathing heavily with sweat shining on their faces.
Well, it was pretty bright. I felt almost blind, but just had to look over and just imagine there was no audience.
It was so weird, like, you know, I faced back, and then I turned around and I'm like, whoa, lights, and you couldn't see me, and I was glad, and I felt good, like, I was on the floor, and the lights again, and I don't know.
Dance is about expressing different emotions into the performance. That is why so many people like to watch dancers. Dancers are strong and flexible. They compete. They entertain people. Dance is a sport. Hopefully everyone can see that.
It is very hard. Everybody says, oh, it's just like doing little turns or whatever, but that's really not the definition. You really use all your muscles, and you use the smallest muscles that you don't even know you have them, and they're like this small, and you want to get them to be like this big, and to work those, it takes a lot of strength and a lot of muscle and sweat.
Next time someone says that dance is not a sport, tell them that they're wrong. Someday, hopefully everyone will see that dance is a sport.